This podcast brought to you by Digital Diamond Entertainment.
Yeah. Yo. I just came all over this mic, and now they want me to do it again and again. Like my friends, but they not. I suck the dick like it.
You what?
Never mind.
Never mind.
King and Cobra, welcome back. Let's jump right into it.
Episode 3?
Whatever. Lost count already. That's how cool we are.
Too many.
A lot of
we're
amateur...
folding and we're strolling and we're rolling and we're colding and we're holding and we're patrolling.
This is inside, but that's what... Shout out to Jan. In other words.
Jan going through some shit. He called me today.
The first time I met this guy quickly is at your place, and he's got like a shooter. A guy with an iPhone who just like sits like a chess move away from him, behind him and to the left.
Doing social media
forum, taking pictures of him having conversations. You're supposed to be hanging out with this guy, and he has like an amateur photographer behind him. And
amazing.
Then all of a sudden, Jan just turned to him and went, "Okay, let's shoot this. Let's shoot this." He like did this with his hand right away, landscape, recording. And he's in your chair.
Hey, we live.
Yeah. Just what you just did.
We rolling, we patrolling. I did it better. I can't even lie. It wasn't even that good.
No, it was way worse than what you did. Yeah.
We talked about how on actually the way up here about you're like, why do you need Jan? And I think everybody needs a Jan in their life.
Yeah.
They're just there. You can put them out in front. You can.
Well,
man, he's super helpful. He knows a lot of people.
Unless you're easily embarrassed, like me. I went to the corner of the room. I went as
I've
far
never
away.
Seen you act like that ever.
I tried like a moth.
You
like,
were literally
the corner of the room.
Behind the computer.
Yeah. I didn't want to be a part of it. Like when people...
He was a lot... I've never met anyone like that before. I've never met anyone like Jan. I'm sure a lot of people say that.
I feel bad that Jan's watching right now.
What up, Jan? Nah,
hey,
he knows it's all love. He brings it up all the time. One time I tripped out on him and said a bunch of rude shit. I took a Xanax, woke up in the morning. Jan calls me. I'm at a Walmart at the end of 17th. And I was just not about his call. And I told him off. I was like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, all of your relationships, you've had this moment where you do like a clearing of the air, like the grievances.
It's bad. I should just
airing
start talking.
of the grievances.
Yes. I'm like, you know what? Actually, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
It's like it catches up to me all of a sudden where I'm like, wait, fuck this person.
Yeah.
Not a good trait. It's me.
And if the relationship is strong enough, it'll reattach on the other side. If not,
you love something, let it go.
Right. But
is that true?
You throw it out the fucking window.
Yeah. I burn it and block it, you know?
Literally block it. When you are in a fight with friends, you are 34 years old and you block
I've been trying to get
people on Instagram.
I definitely block people on Instagram.
Oops.
I block tons of people on everything.
Yeah, but...
I feel like, I'm done with you. Get out my life. I know I'm not the only person who does it.
I think it's petty, but...
It is petty. It's the worst. The worst is like rekindling. Think about how I feel rekindling when everyone knows I was so super pissed off over this person. You know, me and you had it hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, think about friends, All of a sudden, Brett's just back around.
Back in the fold.
How do you not miss Brett?
Shoes,
you know?
My shoes came off the wire.
Yeah, I was throwing shoes up on the wire.
We got into a fight, and you took a pair of my shoes, threw them up on a telephone wire to symbolize where I was hanging like a fucking rat. All right.
What did Chris LaBelle call it? Suspended. Brett's suspended. Me and Brett are both suspended. He actually came up to me and was like, when we're chilling again, he's like, so he's off suspension and I'm not?
Yeah. You're suspending people. And we allow it.
Nah, I know it might bite me in the ass one day and I'll get suspended and have to come. I always think about that moment. I'll have to go back. Brett, man, we still gotta be pals.
Yeah.
You can't fucking not be pals with me.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck. It might happen.
No, and it made the dynamic better after because I learned limits about you.
Yeah, I'm a sensitive little girl.
Yeah, I guess.
Raised by women. I don't know what to say. Nobody knew.
Okay, speaking of
now you know.
Speaking of past relationships, this is what I wanted to jump into. So
We're talking
I just had a recent run-in with my ex.
in Vegas?
No, not in Vegas.
In Regina?
No.
Okay.
Here in Calgary. All right? Right
She's not-
here.
Oh, yeah, she is from here. Never mind.
Right? So,
Was this the ex who had a husband?
yes.
So she had a husband, but they were like...
Polyamorous couple.
Polyamorous.
So, all right, to
You can
recap.
smash on the side.
Polyamorous means you can have relationships with other people, no threesomes. It's separate relationships and dinners and lunches and dating, not just sex.
No alimony.
That's right.
I like that.
She finds me on Tinder. We begin to have this relationship. The husband is driving her to my place, dropping her off. Weekend at Brett's.
Amazing.
Married woman, best seat in the house. I'm thinking, amazing. 31-year-old businesswoman, right? She looked amazing. Anyways.
And you love the older,
Older. Yeah, older than me, but yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
it
always
was
good.
great. And then it became not great. We just didn't get along. And so this person now that I haven't seen for a year, who I talk about in my act, who's responsible for my closing bit right now, the soup bit, not
Yeah.
offering her soup, which I'm sure she's seen online, right? And she knows she's responsible for. Now I see her in the crowd minutes before going on stage at Broken City the other night. And this sucks because when I go up at Broken City, I just want to try new jokes, have fun. Don't worry about killing. Okay, I don't need to do. It's not for my ego. It's to find new material. Now I got the X there, so it's oh, do I crush? Do I have to do good now because she's in the audience and my male ego?
You do.
Right? Okay, two guys in the room. Yeah, you do.
Yes. Testosterone fucking pumps out your
No,
chest.
again, more proof that I've separated myself from the monkey brain. I'm not gonna go up there.
So he rolled out and he did the salami joke.
Hey, no, I did some. I definitely
stuff.
did some edgier material. I talked about people with no limbs swimming and interesting things like that. I got deep, and some things hit, some things didn't. And it was an up and down set. And
That's the Special Olympics dudes who can
That's right, man. Right?
You guys can swim with no.
acted out on stage.
Every time, I've almost drowned multiple times.
Yeah.
And these guys are.
So I'm in.
So who should really be in the Special Olympics?
You.
Probably me.
That's right.
Yeah. True story.
So now, I see her in the crowd. I go up. I still do the tried new stuff, up and down set, not killer, especially because I'm brought on stage. It's this is one of the hottest comics in Canada right now.
I was just gonna practice a dick joke, but
Oh my God. I remember something that really, really bombed. I said, and fucking, that'll just come back into my memory and I'll just go, fuck. I'll go I'll say it that loud. Fuck. And
That
I happen
happened
to
to
be
me.
doing it, walking up the stairs into my condo and coming to the top of the stairs and just going, fuck, to two people, a couple, leaving the building. And I just screamed
and
it
you were
in
just
their
lost
face.
in a moment.
And I'm never mind. And my fucking ex was in the show today. Right? All upset. So here's.
Did you guys talk after the show?
No. This is what happened.
Okay.
So I see her. She's with another guy. They're in
Which
the
she
booth.
does.
I don't make eyes with her. Nothing. As far as she knows, I haven't seen her yet. That's how in the shade I've been playing it. I walk by after my set, after the applause had died down. I'm leaving the building. As I'm walking by their table, from an angle, she cannot see me coming. All I hear the guy say is, "Yeah, I think you made the right choice."
Wow.
As I'm walking by, "Yeah, I think you made the right choice." Giggle. Probably not about the appetizers, right?
Nope.
Or the drink special. Probably about me and what a piece of
Definitely.
shit I am. Oh, I talked about my relationship now on stage. The new story where she confessed all her love and
Oh, yeah,
feelings
you
to me
weren't.
over the phone, and I was watching a video of myself performing, not listening to her, and then she stopped speaking, and I was like, oh God, she wants an answer. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I give her the McDonald's jingle, right? Just generic. Well, babe, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And it turns out she was
Confessing her love.
Yeah, on a deeper level than ever before. And I gave her the McDonald's
and you
jingle.
went ADD and just like.
So I'm talking about this on stage, and there's not many jokes
What
around
sucks
it.
about that moment is she doesn't understand that you're there being distracted by a screen.
Of myself.
Of yourself.
How egotistical is that?
Nah, you're
just
running your footage. It's normal. Am I supposed to not listen to my music? Good fucking luck.
Yeah, well, not when your girlfriend's calling you late at night. You can take a little break for her during that. You don't always have to be in the
It
in the
depends
lab.
how long she's been talking for. Is she raping your time?
Okay, this
Patrice
is.
O'Neal said it straight up. Like,
You're right
if
about
I'm
this.
not down to listen, you are raping my time.
But then you're also a prick.
Are you? How much? Okay, think about this. My mom tells stories like this. My mom calls me today, and she's like, super freaked out. Oh my God,
Yeah.
da da da.
Yeah.
She goes into the story like, oh, well, so Linda started off her day, and she seemed a little sick or something. So she drove to my house. She starts the story like right away. I'm like, wait, you're not telling me what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I'm not trying to listen to that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
need a backstory. Tell me what the fuck is happening.
She's all ethos. I need more pathos. She's all emotion. Give me logic. Give me
Yeah.
what happened.
Definitely.
Do you remember that saying? Ethos and pathos?
Yeah. He distracted me a little bit. I think we did, but we also deleted that one.
Yeah, the producer's giving us signs on the phone like this is fucking
It's cool, though.
the Joe Rogan podcast. You can just say
Appreciate
you can
it.
just say words.
Appreciate it. So I'm just saying, sometimes it's like that. It's like, how the fuck was she talking to you? Did she tell you everything that happened in the day, or is now she telling you about some other chick's day at work? You ever people tell you about other people's?
Okay, but that's their day.
It's not.
That's
their
the
day.
only interesting
They're paying
thing.
attention to something.
That's the only thing interesting that
And
happened
don't
in their
talk.
day.
Like, yo, I'm not watching a shitty channel on TV.
They gotta talk.
If you're a shitty channel in life, a person, I'm not listening.
Listen to the man.
It's true.
Listen to the man.
Yeah. Bro, enough times people, this is the thing. More cool shit happen in their day.
Yeah.
But they're stuck in their head. You got to understand, humans are like outside of their heads. Like, why do we forget stuff? Because we're driving down the street already in our head. We're already on to the next spot. We're always
Right.
outside of our body. Body's just walking around doing whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, fuck, I forget where I was going with this topic.
You're just the body. Here. You have certain people in your life that if their content does not reach the bar, forget tapping.
Or just pay attention to different content. Like,
you
people,
swipe. Do you swipe people?
Oh, I'll
Are
tell
you-
them, like, get to the point.
So you
I'm not the only
or
one either.
tap. So you tap. That's getting to the point. Tap, get to the point.
I'm like, yo, no, what the fuck you talking about?
Do you understand my Snapchat?
Yeah, if you're going too in depth and shit, like, I don't care. Who cares about that? You know what I mean?
People are bad storytellers, okay? There's people that should have podcasts and people that shouldn't.
People think that they have to, like, put the full everything that happened into the thing. It's another Patrice O'Neal thing. It's like, somebody got shot. And he's like, okay, tell the story. Well, you know Cindy from work? Right away, the girl goes into that, and he's like, no. Oh,
No.
well, now I got to go to a side story and tell you who the fuck Cindy is. Remember we were at that barbecue, and it's like, oh, my God, just get to the point. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if she's not raping your time, then yes, it's your fault. I'm defending for you here.
I don't even know what we're arguing.
I think we're talking about you leaving a conversation and she's confessing the love. How much did she say to really get no response at all? Like,
I don't
how
know.
much did she confess?
Don't ask me.
You'd think like halfway through she would be like, did she confess all her love? Is it done now?
I have to do it all the way. Yeah, and I'm talking about this on stage while the ex is like, oh, so he hasn't gotten any better. He's still making mistakes. And then I walk by, I think you made the right choice. And I just hear that now every 30 minutes in my head. I think you made the right choice. I think you made the right choice.
Fuck them.
Fuck! You know what I mean?
Fuck them.
And actually,
They
I haven't
don't
thought
know.
about it in 2
They're
days.
judging off Broken City, you doing some material you're trying.
Oh, it literally means nothing. It's not even a drop in the
A
pond.
surgeon could be doing a brand new surgery and fuck it up the first time. The chick's not going to be like, oh, I made the right choice. This dude's trying to invent surgery, can't even nail it.
Super weird surgeon.
Just inventing new
Connection.
surgeries, you know?
Like
I'm just trying to put you both at work.
Like a surgeon would ever invite a girl to come watch him do a
They do
surgery
that shit.
on
I
a
swear.
date.
Do they not?
On a date?
I seen it on a movie. LeBron James, remember?
No.
It was a good movie.
So he on a date, say second date, he goes, "Hey, why don't you swing by the office, watch me do open heart surgery on this diabetic black woman." I made her black.
It's gotta be a brand new, well, diabetes, but
That's nice.
It's the sugar. You got that sugar. We know. Hey, don't worry. I got that sugar.
Yeah, Maroon 5 over here. Sugar, baby.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see that. So we're
Turkey
talking
bug.
about, yeah, definitely something like that. I'd say more like, I don't know. I look like I have an 8-pack, but it's all rolls. You know?
Oh, 8 cinnamon rolls. That sins you.
Where like people are like tricked at first. They're like, "Oh, is that guy?" And then fat? Oh no, he's really fat.
Should we just?
Is he fantastic? Oh
Should
no,
we
he's
just show our stomachs
You don't want to see my stomach.
and just describe them?
We're trying to ruin this podcast.
No, I'll show mine. You describe mine first. It just what you see. I'm nothing spectacular.
You wanna hear some
I have a
facts?
child's belly. I have Macaulay Culkin's belly.
Yo, and I have a belly of someone having a child. You know?
It could be a good segment.
I was just gonna say, my girl's been taking this waxing course, so I've been letting her wax me. Yeah, that's odd. You ever had your ass waxed?
She's waxing your
She
asshole.
waxed my ass.
Asshole?
It wasn't even bad.
Hole?
Think about it, you pull them out yourself all
Can
the
you
time.
confirm hole or
Hole.
hole?
Well, around the hole.
Around the hole?
Yeah.
On the hole?
Maybe not on the hole. I don't know. I haven't
know what?
grabbed. I haven't put a mirror on the ground and stood over it yet.
Let's show
But-
both our holes.
'Kay.
We'll describe our
fucking-
holes.
But she,
show holes.
it's not as bad as you think. She did my arm,
It's not as bad as I
did
think.
my back.
Hey, let me tell you
Bro,
what.
your ass. Think about it, you never pull hairs out your ass. Don't lie. Just fucking. You can pull handfuls out. It feels kind of nice.
I've trimmed, never yanked.
Bro, yank.
Bro, yank.
Yank. Fucking
Are you a
douche.
monkey? What are you doing?
I am a fucking yank and then
Smell
smell
your
it.
fingers. Dude, first of all, my ass is a no-play zone. It's closed. It's tight. I keep it clenched. There's no activity in there.
You're a tight ass. We know.
Yeah,
We know.
with money.
Frugal Forte. Why don't we get the Nell to throw out a
Yeah.
subject?
Say a word.
From which list do you guys want first?
Let's pick whatever.
All right.
It's all a surprise. You
This
can't even read
is
mine.
intramural sports.
Okay, first of all, I fucked up floor hockey. Bro, they wouldn't let us score. Me, Mike, and Sean were only allowed to pass in floor hockey because we were that good. Because we deked the fuck out of everyone.
Wow.
Bro, we played so much street hockey. I know Nell remembers.
You
But-
got shut down
exactly.
because of production?
Oh, bro, they made us bat left-handed, and yeah, it was horrible.
Oh my God, good for you.
Dude, one time I hit a triple right off the fence left-handed. It was amazing.
Okay, this is hilarious how guys can remember specific plays
That was a good one.
from fucking school. Dude, this one time,
Intramural?
triple, bragging not even about a run, just getting to third base.
I hit the fence. It was almost a home run.
Was like 4
So, with left-handed. Switch hitter. Come on, man. I didn't know I was a switch hitter. I fucking nailed it.
You know what? Yeah, your teacher allowed you to grow. He pushed you.
I don't know. He was a...
That's
He
interesting.
held us down. I feel like.
On the score sheet, but you learned
How to pass, I guess. I was way better at it.
pass to the retarded kid.
I would like literally deke the shit out. Everybody go right up front, lay the pass, and they would miss the net. And you're like, you fucks, man. Could
This
have been 10-0.
this one girl in our class, her arms were permanently like this, so
I don't
you
know why I
couldn't
laughed at that.
you couldn't throw a chest pass at her because like they were slanted down. It would always like bank off her, right? So you had to go high bounce to come. It had to come up into the hand,
And then
that's
what's she doing with it?
nothing, absolutely nothing. She's
you have to
she's
pass
holding it while everyone like gives her 3 feet like an Alberta stripper. They just like okay, no touching.
Yo, in your mind as a child, think about like you feel like you just wasted a play. You know you're supposed to pass, but you're like, fuck, this is wasting a play.
Yeah,
Gym didn't seem that long, you know? You're there for...
Jim was the best.
It was the best.
But this is what I want to talk about. Jim was the best.
Yeah.
Jim, to again highlight reels. go through your mind at the age of 34? You remember.
I can't think of math class at all.
Right.
Gym, everything.
But you remember specific glove saves and crunch time moments, right? Times where in volleyball, you've told me you dropped the play, right?
Yeah.
This one haunts you. So fun. How come no good memories when it's adults playing this fucking co-ed shit? Have you been a part of co-ed anything?
I haven't. I played one game for one baseball team.
Have you?
Absolutely.
What do you play?
I play softball now.
So softball. Here's just a couple of things that have happened.
First of all, there's a reason it's called softball. No.
Millennial ball. Good.
Yeah, what has happened?
One time, my first introduction to it, our co-friend, Alex Carr,
Shout out to Carr, killing it.
brings me
Blow
out
up, boys.
to his radio station's a game, and it's in a moment where, like, I'm already on the road with him, and he's like, can you fill in? And I don't have any gym clothes or anything, but I got Lululemons, and I got a dress shirt. Let's giddy up.
Lulu's, yeah.
You got an extra glove? They got a glove. Let's go. Let's dance. So it's gym time again. My heart's beating. It's like, oh, I want to compete. I want to have fun. I was good at this back in the day. Let me see if I'm still good. And when you bring that intensity to these soft fucking adults, right?
Softball.
Who are so out of shape, some of them too, right? But even the in-shape ones, like, okay, first play that happens. Ball dribbler to shortstop. There's a girl fielding it. I'm in the outfield. So the ball is coming to her. I start running in to cover behind her, right? That's how you play defense. The ball goes through her legs, and because I'm already running in, it goes through the legs, rolls a bit. As she's turning around, I'm there. I scoop it like a fucking eagle, gun it, sidearm to first. I don't make the out. I try. You're not going to make the out from outfield, but, you know.
Very hard play.
Put the throw on. And everyone on both teams was like, whoa, Brad, what the hell, man? Let her get the ball. I said, I did let her get the ball. She missed. I picked it up. What are we talking about here? I'm in dress pants.
Who
Let's
the fuck
go.
cares? He's already at first.
Oh, my God. I was so upset. And then time passes. Well, I got
what do you think about, quickly, treating adults like that? Like poor... Oh my God, like, who the fuck? You're an adult.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We're just standing, Sam Walker and me, we're standing at the back of the room. And we're talking about Chris LaBelle. And he's like, oh, I feel so bad. What's he going to do? I'm like, Chris is older than us, man. In the actuality, you know? This guy, like, he should be fine. He needs to figure it out. But
Chris has figured. He's got his own lane. What are you talking about?
yeah, he does. That's what I mean. I don't even feel bad for him.
Now,
But
that's a guy I want on my team. I want a guy with some compete and some steroids in him. I want Sam Walker on my fucking softball
Oh, that's
team.
a good fucking team. Yeah.
It'd be great. We'd wear hockey masks. We'd rob them after, right?
Yeah.
Jason Rouse in there. Fucking. That would be amazing. Now, okay, so...
But that softness brought to adults is what I
Yeah,
mean.
I
Why
got-
the fuck do we feel so bad?
I got told I ran the bases too fast. I was rounding the bases, and they were like, whoa, slow down, dude, slow down.
Trying
No.
to get the third, man.
One of my best attributes is my gait, my long gazelle legs. I can't hit over the fence. I'm not a
don't
home run
tell.
hitter,
Yeah.
but I can squeeze out a triple on a shit blooper, to help the team win. Are we not here to help the team win? Which brings me to part 2 of the story. Years later, I do intramural, co-ed, dodgeball. Remember dodgeball?
Yes.
Oh
Leslie Radomski. This guy had a cannon for an arm. He used
Mm-hmm.
to just knock bitches out. He just aimed for everyone's head. Like, Leslie always kicked out of every class. Like,
Leslie.
right away. Boom.
Long hair on him?
He hit puberty way before us somehow.
Okay, so he had
was
a
that guy.
man hand.
Man hand, the man body, like he's bigger than everyone.
Full grip.
Driving a car,
Yeah.
This junior high.
Always that guy. How come every school always has the one guy who looks as old as the teacher? You know? And in our case, it was the teacher's son. It was Mr. Moore's son, Stephen Moore, and Stephen Moore was bigger and older and more mature than his dad that taught us math.
But yeah, I love dodgeball. It wasn't.
Dodgeball, right? So here we go. I'm back in the game, baby, right? New squad, new people, roommate and his team. We join the circle little pre-huddle. I'm like, I like the morale already. I'm like, let's go, let's talk about it. There's a team captain, clearly, right? I'm just a fill-in, so I'm keeping quiet.
You've learned.
I'm gonna let my words speak for themselves on the court. Okay, I'm gonna show them what's up. And so he goes, okay, we all throw. When I will give a number. There's 5 players. If I yell 2, it's 2 from the left. We all aim at that person on the count of 3. This is the play. Okay, I go, fuck it. I barely listened to that. I go, oh, whatever. Like, I'm beyond that fucking bullshit. Oh, we all 1, 2, 3, and we fire at once. No, I'm going lone dog. Fuck,
That's team sport mentality. Fuck y'all.
In my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's good for you guys. And then on the side, I'll be doing what I fucking do. All right?
Don't worry about it.
Right?
Fuck your team.
Fuck your team.
The new guy.
I come in
They're gonna
nice.
make a movie about you. The new guy.
I do off wall. I'll come and then boom. Okay, switch up the angle.
They're
So
dodging these balls.
So here we go. Time starts. Here's my hand on the wall. Full lean, right? I'm utilizing everything God gave me. I'm here. Whistle blows. I run. Center line. Grab one ball. Sidearm. Down a girl. Grab another ball. Sidearm. Down a girl. Start backpedaling to the wall. Thinking, the dream. It's fucking back. I get yelled at by my team. Brett, what are you doing? We throw as a team. I go, I down 2. There's 2 people down right now. What are we arguing about?
If you caught a 3rd ball right then, that would have been great.
Oh my God.
Boom. Number 3.
So they're yelling at me.
They don't want you to win. They literally don't want you to win.
Yeah. So then I quiet down. I go, okay, hey, good stats. Let's play her light. I get hit or whatever. I'm out. Next round, I fire a ball, and there's a girl on the other side. She's like 5'5". As the ball's coming in, she ducks low. It hits the wall behind her at like the 4'5" level. And again, both sides of the gym. Whoa! Bro, what are you doing? She ducked. Sorry. Then I'm like, they're in my head now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I throw it even harder. This one, I admit.
This one pushed.
This one had a nasty torque on the end, and it swept up at the last second. It came up,
Yep.
and it pinged right beside her ear. Like, I swear it caught fucking flesh. Like, ding! And everyone was like, whoa, bro. Like, and I was told to sub off. And then so I'm sitting on the sidelines. And this girl with a clipboard who wasn't playing. Forget like intramural co-ed playing the sport. Imagine going to the event and sitting on the sideline and just counting points. You know what I mean? She's not even playing. She goes, can I give you some advice? I go, okay. She goes, if you keep throwing the balls high, we're going to have to permanently bench you because we can't afford the loss of spirit points.
Oh my God.
That look, exactly. Spirit points. Oh, hey, well then we'll just win on the scoreboard. Like, we'll just win with the points.
I don't give a fuck about
But
my spirit.
if you win on the scoreboard, the spirit points get deducted, you lose.
Wow.
Right?
So you're fucking with their spirit points.
So then I just was like, fuck it, I'm not even trying.
I'd love to see how high they actually were. Like, I wish we had instant replay of this.
Like I said, second one for sure. My bad. First one, dive.
You're
Absolute
fucking
dive.
throwing a ball. Like, we seen 50
So-
try to throw a baseball.
My roommate, oh my God, he did it on purpose for the press.
You think?
Just like this recent gay guy, right? The actor, the black guy.
Yeah, he got beat up.
Yeah, everyone's talking about how his
He got
name
beat
is spelled stupid. But yeah, what a... I caught a clip of Chris D'Elia saying, like, don't get black guys to do it. You said they were screaming MAGA and, like, go Trump. And
They showed the video of them buying the Magna hats
yeah,
at the store. Yeah, everything.
such a bad job of a setup. I was involved in a fake beat up in school. Same thing. Kid comes up to me. He goes, I'll pay you $20 to go beat up a kid in the lower grade, to go rough him up.
Wow.
I'm grade 9. I think he's grade 8 or 7. I'll pay you $20 to go rough him up, says this kid in grade 7. And I go, I look at the kid. I know him. I'm on a good speaking basis. His name is Evan. Okay, I got a plan. 20? I'll take it now. I go up to Evan and I grab him by the collar and I slam him up against a locker and I go, hey, listen, I'm just making this seem like it's aggressive, but it's not, okay? This guy is going to pay me $20 to rough you up, give you $10 to go along with it, okay? Okay? And he goes, okay, all right. And then I go, I'm going to kick your shin. And I put him to the ground and I threw him. And I went, fuck you. And I walked away and I gave the kid like a, there you go. And he's like, thanks, man. And then 20 minutes later, or end of day, I don't know how long, I get called into the principal's office. There's Evan sitting in the chair, crying with the principal.
Wow. Did you not give him the $10 yet?
Not yet. And I go, Evan, what's going on? And she goes, Evan told me how you assaulted him today.
Wow.
He tried to fucking sting me. He said yes to the deal. And then he went to and said, yeah, Brett actually did hurt me when I didn't. Everything was fake. There was no damage at all. And now he's faking damage to try to screw me.
Crying.
I'm thinking, was this a whole fucking sting operation? Or is this guy was this, what's going on right now? So I said, no, I did not. I was given $20 to beat him up. And I faked it. She stopped me. She goes, oh, you're a hitman now?
What a great teacher moment.
Yeah. I know I was paid to beat him up. And then.
No, I didn't. Yeah. Is a hitman, if you split the money, it's not the same. You're not a hitman. This guy coming in here, he wants to smoke.
Producer's going to leave to smoke. Hey, go have a puff, dude.
Hey,
you know what? Read us another thing off the list.
Next.
Okay, this goes well with a couple things. We can either go with periods or the All-Star game.
Let's try to weave both. I think these are both of yours.
Periods with All-Star game. Those are both mine, actually. Let's talk All-Star game.
All-Star game. My favorite moment was that bounce pass Curry to Antetokounmpo.
What a great moment.
Yeah.
I was like, jump out my.
Yeah.
I actually rented a hotel.
You're wild.
La Germain. So I don't have cable, so we do a little staycation for All-Star game. This is only second year we've done it, but it's dope. We went to La Germain. You lay in bed, you order room service, you watch the dunk comp. The next day, you watch the All-Star game. Fantastic.
Did you love the only moment?
I love that fucking dunk.
Yeah.
I love that fucking dunk.
Elbow over Shaq, not much of a push-off.
That's hard as fuck, yeah.
It was nice.
Even
and
with a push-off, I don't care.
The moment to pull this at the same time, it was just good optics.
Yeah.
Three for three. I liked it.
There's another dunk I like, side of the backboard. Man, the dunk comp wasn't, it wasn't the Toronto year. It wasn't, but there was that one dunk that's legendary, and you can't take that away.
I couldn't really enjoy the game anyways because I was on my period.
You were on your
I
period?
was on my period.
Okay. So
it was actually the 4 days leading up to the period where I was most emotional.
I think it's more aggravated would be. Is that emotional or aggravated?
Looking for a reason to break down.
Yeah, they're like in this face. It's like, no, you're not breaking this. If you get a laugh out of them, it's like, it's like one of those fucking cocky.
Oh, wow.
Cocky laughs. You know what I'm talking about. Men know what we're talking about. That's when you tuck it in as a dude.
But that's what a girl is supposed to.
You don't want to fight back on that because you just get stuck in this stupid trap.
But don't you think it's good that they keep you grounded?
What do you mean?
That they're not a fake laugh track? Like every morning radio show that has like a female presenter is always
there's nothing more than I like when
laugh track.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's good to like have someone to be like, haha, fuck you. I like being told fuck you. I don't know what it is. Maybe I like pain.
I like the cockiness too, to a degree.
Yeah.
You just don't know what the irrational shit. You just don't know what they're gonna do.
The breakdowns for me is like.
And I have them as a male. I think I'm irrational sometimes. It happens, petty, rational, but not once a month.
I freak out about like losing Independent George. Like, remember Seinfeld?
Yep.
If Relationship George walks through that door, he will kill Independent George. A
Definitely.
George divided against itself cannot stand, I believe is the quote. And I feel that creeping in, like the first couple nights sleeping in the same bed with my girlfriend. My body was like, no, get me out of here, get me out of here. I can't. What the fuck?
Just having an anxiety attack.
I could feel the heat coming off this fucking lump beside me. Like, what the? This isn't how I fall asleep. This isn't how I do it.
You definitely need a king size bed for a relationship.
Got through it. Yeah, I would. Well, no.
I think yes.
Just king size etiquette. She comes to my side. It doesn't matter. She starts on my side. So
we
now
actually use different blankets.
I start on her side so I can do the split. You know what I mean?
That's the move. Yeah, definitely.
But she needs to fall asleep with the koala connection, breathing each other's air.
Yeah.
And
I also make the mistake sometimes you're not supposed to call them out when you think their period is going to happen. You know what I mean? And sometimes I misjudge it, and then I feel like an idiot. But then it comes like 2 days later, and I'm like, maybe I wasn't that far off. Maybe we're just mean for a couple days.
This can all be solved, and it has been solved by your favorite guy in the world, Brent, my father.
Okay.
Have I not told you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a method, but the woman has to know when it's coming, though. That's the problem.
Yes, it's all. My father had a chalkboard at home where we would write his sodium intake, potassium, carbohydrates, protein, and how many of the multivitamins and vitamin D he took, like all the supplements every day tracked on the lower left-hand corner of the chalkboard. Above that was the next 50% off Value Village sale. We had that circled because we were poor enough that we had to wait for the thrift store to go on sale.
Thrifty.
And
Frugal.
then in the bottom right, probably under school fees, there was an X.
Oh, and you told me this, and then sometimes
If
even
the
when she
X-
wasn't on it,
Yes.
and she's just being a bitch, she'd be like, sure.
He'd go up, he'd strike the chalkboard. It was known. It was an open thing. And
Brent is hilarious.
3-person family, right? Lippy kid, mom's lipping off, dad's lipping off. It's 3-way. It's a lot of crossfire, right? And when my mom's on her period, that's like a man down. That's like it's ganging up on her,
And you're not going to win. Because the girl's just like...
Well, no, it's just not fun for her because she's like, holy shit, I'm outmanned right now. I'm like, I'm taking it from all angles.
Really mean to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can smell blood, literally. We're sharks. We're like...
Wow. Hi, Brett's mom.
Well, it was a small apartment. It was cramped. So, certain things would waft. Anyways, so the X on the chalkboard was a way of communicating in an open household, like, hey, easy on mom this week. But you're right, what a tool to just be like, if she fucking did something lippy, did that little sarcastic laugh, you'd be like, oh yeah, you think that's funny?
All right.
How about that?
4 times this month, eh? How'd that happen?
Yeah.
What's hit
Another
us with
one.
It's the Nell.
All right, let's go into most embarrassing moment.
What is it?
You would think it would be me falling through a table at a party recently.
Oh, that was bad.
But it actually wasn't because I'm older now. But
Here's the thing. You handled it so well. So water off a duck's back. Nice work.
You ran out the room, but you missed your girl and Sterling dying laughing in a corner at me. While no one else was laughing, these guys just died laughing. I didn't like that. I can't. I'm not going to lie. Fuck both of you.
Sterling was laughing?
They both died in the corner.
Yeah, that's allowed.
Bro, no, I'm talking 5 minutes after, not 5 minutes after, but it was it already happened. You were out trying to help clean it up.
Yeah.
Thank God to the cokeheads that helped me. I think I might have been embarrassed in the moment, but...
Yeah, but it was quick. And if anyone's going to cover it, you can cover it. It's all good.
It was actually hilarious in the end. It doesn't bother me, but I was at Talisman and porn came on my phone.
Oh, yes.
The loudest. I'm talking full volume.
In the change room.
Yeah. And of course my phone froze. You know where it just goes black? Bro, I'm in the change room and it's just I could have crushed this phone. I'm holding both buttons as hard as possible. Just fucking waiting out the porn.
Oh my God.
And I don't know why I felt so weird. Because it is men.
Yeah, but
it's just an awkward thing to fucking
monkey,
Yeah. And then it just shut up and I acted like nothing fucking happened. Because that's the key, is to act like nothing ever even happened. Like when I broke that table, even those cokeheads came in. I shouldn't say cokeheads. People high on cocaine come in and they clean that bitch up quick. I didn't really do much. You know, I just stood there like,
That
bro,
was
that was
amazing.
the loudest. Think how loud that was.
Well, you sat on a glass table.
And it fucking exploded.
And like, okay, let's get real here. There's a chain of events that led up to that. You shouldn't have been sitting.
I shouldn't have been sitting.
On a glass. There was a space available on the couch, but because of the person sitting there, you don't.
No, there wasn't. There's 3 of you on the couch.
Oh, I thought because you
there was
didn't
like a
wanna
little
sit.
space because she was like close to you, but there wasn't like a space. It was
I thought it was you chose not to sit next to her, so you went here, and that chain reaction caused it.
Think about what a couch is. 3 spots, right? Naturally.
Were there 3 of us?
Yeah. You, Sterling, her.
Yeah, okay.
She was kind of close to you, but I'm not gonna go nestle in.
No nestle, right?
Fuck no.
No nestle.
Yeah, whatever. It happened. It was like it's funny actually.
Yeah.
I know
The
everyone.
porn's still worse. Porn's still way worse.
Press is press, right? All those young
press.
kids know who the fuck Lex is in that party because that motherfucker broke a table with his ass.
You know that was me who sent that, right? The press is press thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I know.
I thought you thought it was some
And I was
other
just
person
saying,
she was talking
people
to.
say that all the time, press is press, but, well, first of all, press has to be actual press covering it, not Instagram. But the,
right.
you know, R. Kelly, this isn't good press, or like, there's tons of not good press.
No.
Lil Bow Wow coming out on that plane when he's trying to stunt like he's got private jets and shit, and he got busted just being in coach, not good press. Not everything's good
50
press.
Cent that actually helped his sales.
See,
though.
that is because
Yeah.
50's smart though. That's him album release, do a little slip up that everyone's talking about. That was a good move, right? If you think about it.
It's a good move.
It was so good that people they all made fun of it, and then they're like, wait, did he just play us? And then it like calculated in their heads like, fuck, maybe he did it on purpose. That's good press. But that's him ahead of the game. It didn't just happen.
Yeah.
He fucking... So I don't think all press is good press, is all I'm saying. You know?
Good point.
It's not...
You had like a summarized paragraph there.
Yeah.
In conclusion.
In conclusion, I like to say I'm an asshole sometimes, and I shouldn't be allowed to have the Instagram in my hands. Just like Trump probably shouldn't have Twitter in his hands, you know? Because you can just say what you want. Whatever you feel at that moment, which sucks because sometimes I have weird moments. So do we all, obviously.
Yeah. Online, everyone that's has a good amount of content is usually vulnerable, like goes a little bit outside the box. So you're going to have moments where you say shit that's a little embarrassing.
Yo,
you know?
or like offensive, or like...
Right.
Man, you don't even know that you're being offensive because obviously humanity is very sensitive.
Yeah.
So things that I might diss and they're like, everyone's butt hurt, and I don't even know everyone's butt hurt. I'm like, fuck. And then you walk in a room and everyone's like,
well, on your
Lex.
channel, you're pretty opinionated. Like you,
I'm just like, it's my Instagram.
You're like, yo, fuck that. And there's anger in your face sometimes because you're fresh out of the moment, like firing employees sometimes, or like dealing with people that fucked you.
This is what's going on in my day right now.
Yeah.
And I tell people like, yo, this is what's up.
Yeah.
My like Instagram in my head, I'm trying to make like funny shit that I like, and that's what I'm trying to put out. But I talk a lot of shit too.
Well, it's for you as well. There's nothing more than enjoying sitting back, putting your feet up at the end of the day and watching your own story, right? Everyone does it. What did I do today?
Yeah, it's a recap. It's the summary.
So self-indulgent. It's the worst.
It's really funny though. Wait, you got to tell your most embarrassing moment.
I
don't even know if you get embarrassed. Do you get embarrassed?
Of course I do.
Okay, I didn't know that. Think about that.
When it comes to like etiquette things and people are like,
Yeah.
like, you know, Jan, like that situation, you know, like those are the embarrassing moments for me.
Yo, if anyone can visualize you literally in the corner, it's really funny.
Like,
Brett is the most open person. He talks all the time to everybody. He literally shut down and went to the corner.
I shut the dog gate.
Yeah.
I walked over it and I backed into the corner. I separated myself with a gate from this person.
Amazing. So
I don't even know why I wrote the moment down. I forget, but okay, top of my mind, embarrassing moments. Wendy's one time, grade 9. Rest of my group got their food and just decided to start leaving me behind. I'm still waiting for an item, and they just start leaving out the door. So you want to like go with the school of fish. You're like, oh, hang on. And I get the drink. I go, thanks. And I turn and I slip on the floor. And it was slow motion. It was the only time I've seen a drink open up in midair, slow motion, the lid come off. And the fucking, and I hit the floor, doosh, and it's a packed audience. Everything stand up to me. The audience was there. Packed Wendy's on 17th Avenue. Full lineup too. Boom, I hit. Thankfully, the drink splashes here. I don't get wet. I look up at the roof. Everything comes to real time. I sit up. I go like this. The place is dead quiet. They're all looking at me. And I go, I'm okay. And I scurry out. And that was really embarrassing. That's one of those moments, where you just let it out.
That was the start of your stand-up?
I don't know.
I got another good one.
What's another one?
Quickly, okay. Rocky Mountain Food Festival? Or what's that one? Wine Festival. We're in there. I have been constipated for a while, okay? Boot, a while. It was like, so I feel a shit coming on. I was like, holy fuck, it's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Run to the washroom. Think about when you're constipated and you finally shit. The smell of that shit is unbelievable.
Wine fest.
So I'm in this bitch. I'm shitting. I can smell it right away. It's the worst smell ever. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I do the emergency flush. Then someone's in the washroom goes, oh, what the fuck? So I lift up my legs. I'm trying to, like, not even be caught in there, right? And I'm like, fuck. So I, like, lift up my legs, and when I, like, go to move, shit hits the fucking, falls on my ass, hits the toilet seat. So then I'm trying to do this, wipe off that shit. Meanwhile, like, there's a full-blown conversation about how much it stinks. Like, people are, like, 3 dudes in there just talking mad shit. I'm trying to hide.
Oh, my God.
I get back on the toilet, try to finish up. And I'm telling you, I haven't shit in so long that now I'm, like, shitting. I'm, like, nonstop. The stinkiest shit you ever smell in life.
Okay.
So I put my feet up and just waited until those guys left there.
You shit like that?
Like, I put them up so no one can see my feet in the fucking stall.
And that's how you're shitting. Shit's coming out of your ass while you're holding a fucking arm.
And while I'm, like, flushing each shit.
It's a core workout.
And I'm telling you, like, the smell was unbelievable. Like, they had every reason to comment. Yeah.
Fire alarm was about to go off. It was close. It was chirping. Chirp. Chirp. No. No.
Unbelievable.
Oh, dude, you by far have lived the worst life of the two of us.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one for sure.
Yeah. The porn and the shit, that's it. You take the cake. Oh, I slipped into Wendy's. Boo-hoo. This guy.
One time I stole a kid's cat at school, show and tell, and that cat shit all inside my jacket.
I'm sorry.
That was a good one, too.
You can't just brush over stealing a kid's cat at show and tell. He brought his cat to show and tell.
Yeah.
Which means his parents brought that cat to show and tell.
No, he just brought it.
Okay.
Yeah. We live close. Yeah. Albert Park, Yeah.
And you took it. How?
Oh, like, everyone's passing around the cat. And I stole it, and then this guy's losing his mind. Where's my cat? And then all of a sudden I start smelling shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And the cat freaked out and shit all over me. So I ran home crying. Of course. What else are you going to do?
Hidden.
Good times.
Another topic.
This actually leads pretty good before the cat story. Communal bathrooms.
So this is my roommate was like asking me before I came out tonight. He's like, have you been to these new washrooms yet? These like non-gender washrooms?
Yeah, just go to the washroom. To go to the washroom. We have a washroom here, Tyler.
No, but he's like, have you seen these? Have you been to one of these? He goes, I've heard about them. I've yet to be inside a gender-neutral bathroom.
Are they different?
Right, and he's like, so what's it like? Like, how many girls are in? He thinks it's communal. He thinks you can be taking a shit next to a girl, just hanging out. Like, it's when they're gender neutral, they're single use.
Yeah.
You know? He thinks the world is converted.
It's a party.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yo, I get to wash my hands
his
next
eyes,
to.
his eyes were so wide. He's like, I can take a shit next to a lady. This is a fucking move. No, Tyler, it's not a move.
You almost had a girlfriend. Shit.
Yeah. Now, do you
You
think?
ever had a girl hold your dick while you pee?
Oh, let me think. What?
Yeah, me too.
Producers,
they're
what?
like into that.
Yeah, they love that shit.
Yeah.
Wait. How? No, they ask to do it.
Definitely.
They say,
super-
"Can I
they're
hold
like-
your dick while you pee?"
Yeah. I think every girl wants to hold a
You've been
dick.
asked this.
You have your relationship.
Exactly. It's relationship shit.
Just quickly, you're in a relationship with a girl for a long time. You just go to the washroom. She comes in, does whatever, and goes out while you're taking a piss, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So one time a girl's like, just let me hold it. I'm like, all right, whatever. So she was holding it while I pissed. No big deal. Happens in relationships.
And then you cut them up for holding it wrong. Oh, come on. You don't even know how to piss.
Yeah, bang the head with the thumb, shake it.
Suck the rest off. Too far.
No, but why are they asking to do that? What kind of women are
Think
you
about
guys?
that. You want to, like, if you've never peed on the outside, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I
I
can see
see.
why. It's like,
I see.
why do you want to work the hose or the sprinkler?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just feel like it makes sense. If they had something that we could, I'm sure I'd like squeeze her titty if she was milking or something to see what it was like.
I would. Okay, yeah, you guys are fucking. You're wild. I like it. Okay,
That shit is like, it'll give you clear skin. Breast milk's amazing.
Must be good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a porn. There's a porn.
Yeah. I don't know what that look was. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we talking?
New genre I discovered online. It's very interesting. Jeff Goldblum actually can describe it to you. It's pornography, but with a twist.
This is a new impression. I'm loving it. With the twist.
It's during maternity, of course, a woman blessed with many talents. Some of them we're still discovering. God bless them. Milk, they will lactate, the ability to give life, to feed, combined with a sensual experience in bed. It's quite erotic.
Amazing.
It's a little bit Kramer at the end. It's quite erotic. Yeah, Jerry, it's quite erotic.
Like George came in,
So yeah,
Kramer came in.
squeezing, like lactating on the guy while riding him.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Is it worse than squirting?
I'm on board. I'm half on board.
Squirting's okay.
Milk. It's just milk.
Well, you've obviously seen a milky vagina before, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very real thing.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
And that's thick. This would be thin.
Yeah.
This
I
is,
guess so.
This is thin.
I don't
This
know.
is skim milk. This is like
I can't say I wouldn't do it, you know?
dude, you know that little nipple on the airplane of air? It's like that,
God.
but with skim milk.
Bro, nothing is worse than when you're roasting hot and all you get that little crank and you think it's gonna make a difference. And it's
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
like right here.
Yeah. It's no good.
Not good at all. And you'll just be saucing by the time. Because you know when they pull back, nothing's on. You're sitting in that
Right.
fucking...
Right. The swamp.
Ugh. The swamp is right.
This morning when I was sitting in a
The
cold
time I'm
plane.
jealous of the Asian guy with the fucking...
Mask.
I'm like literally jealous. Like this guy was thinking.
You're ever since you told me about the air on airplanes and how it makes you sick,
Just
I'm
like-
disgusted. Yeah.
Taking an airplane like that, like it's gonna make a difference.
Oh, this
Smells like Armani.
this motherfucker behind me. I tell you about that fucking guy cracking eggs.
Yeah, he's in front of me. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. This fucking guy.
Bro, I'm like watching this guy. I hate eggs. Like
Yeah,
eggs come out of chicken's butt. They smell like shit. I don't.
you don't bring
like
them on a plane. You don't bring a hard-boiled egg.
No, this guy's eating like a banana and a fucking.
And if you do, you crack them beforehand. You bring the soft eggs in, so you're not spanking your eggs.
fresh stink.
On the tray, on my tray, behind me, that's connected to my seat. Splash, 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 splash. Eggs rolling. Peeling them, feeding this a whole row. His family. He's dishing the eggs off. They're eating them out of a fucking bag. It's just a poof of stink.
Just disgusting.
Ugh.
How they let that on a plane?
It was
It's like, how do I fart so much on a plane and nobody complains? But you can smell those eggs pretty clear.
Come on, man. Don't be farting on a plane.
Of course you fart on plane. Planes are so loud you can let off enough farts.
Yeah, but we don't.
What, are you supposed to not fart? I'm supposed to sit there uncomfortable in this tight-ass seat? Fuck no.
I got a chamber, dude.
Waft.
I don't know. I think you can just kind of push it. I don't know where it
I
goes.
think I have Crohn's or something. Like, I have something that's going on.
Crohn's.
You know? Some irritable bowel, like, I need to fart, you know? We talk about this, actually.
Most of this podcast has been about that.
About farts,
actually.
yeah. 14 a day is average.
Bro, I'm shitting. My legs up. Full-blown conversation about my shitting. That's a funny story. That's a good one. Another one.
Oh, my moving story is, remember my moving story? Quickly, should I? I know you love this story. I was walking up, some lady was moving, and I walked into her moving and started going through all her stuff thinking it was a garage sale. Then a lady walked up to me and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And
That's so good.
I was like, "Is this for sale?" She's like, "We're moving." I was like, "Okay, I'm out." And
So
I
good.
felt-
So good prices then. Like, so then everything must go.
That felt embarrassing. As a child, you're like, "Ugh."
Oh man. Okay.
Amazing. Okay, next topic.
Next
then.
topic.
All right, let's get into 6ix9ine snitching.
Okay, so
6ix9ine. Oh, this fucking guy. Okay, I don't know much about him.
he's getting out of jail now because he turned over on everybody by January 2020.
Okay.
Originally they told him 5 years, it was like 10 years. 47. Or it's 47, then it dropped to like 20, even though he was snitching, and now it's like at like 2 months. So he snitched real good.
I'm a little behind on my World Star hip hop.
No worries, but what would you do in that situation? Do you you're facing 47 years.
And he snitched for murder on other people?
They tried to get Chief Keef killed. They're Treyway. But there's like, it's kind of fucked up. Like there's a gang. They run together. They kind of put 6ix9ine on, gave him but then they were stealing from heavy. They're fucking his girl. They're
fucking his girl.
Yeah. And then he tried to separate himself from them and hired crazy security and shit. Mm-hmm. So, but then they all got arrested. So now he's turning over on everybody.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to have to go into witness protection, which is tough when you have a 69 tattooed to your face.
There's going to be a Netflix series on this in no time.
2, 6ix9ine. The fuck?
Well, nowadays, like, the crime
happens.
documentary you don't actually have to wait till the decision in court.
Yeah.
Like, Making a Murderer was still happening in real life while Netflix was influencing everyone's decision.
R. Kelly.
I remember making a joke, like changing the Miranda rights. Like in 2019, the Miranda rights are now like, you have the right to an attorney and a 10-episode Netflix series when you're arrested because...
We need to find out.
And there's been so many after that.
We should do some documentaries on some murders in Calgary.
Do you know how much work a documentary is? We should go play tennis sometime. We don't even do that. What do you mean make a documentary?
We can make a documentary. We got this little camera up here. HD Sony.
Shout out.
We can make a documentary. You know some murderers. We both know some murderers. It would be cool.
I know some murderers.
You might. You know a guy.
Beltline rapist. Anything left on that list?
Beltline rapist.
We only went through 3 apiece. We can go one more if you guys.
Well, yeah, one more topic to close it out.
Fuck it. Yo, let's roll. Does it matter?
All right,
got shit to do now?
paper, rock, scissors. For which one? Go ahead. You can do paper, rock, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Again. Paper, rock, again for the third.
All right, here we go. Jay-Z, the great black man.
I think we talked about this already.
Yeah,
But Jay-Z is a great black man.
Every episode we need to do a
Yeah, we
shout
gotta
out.
talk about Jay. Hove, you doing your thing.
Okay, quick to Hove.
What I really like about him is everybody's like, yo, white people can't do this. Jay-Z
Yeah.
went and built it himself and just became a powerful black man. He just went and built it himself, and he can just hire black people if he wants now. He owns everything. He did exactly what Dame Dash says, what everyone says. Instead of just bitching about it, he went and built his own. And I think society should do a lot more of that.
Wow. Shout out to Jay. Okay, let's do a topic that might have some
Do
fun.
a Bradley topic.
Oh, let's just clear all these off, man.
Might as well.
We got time. Let's
Don't
do
we?
hyphenated names.
Okay, I got a theory. So you have in this changing environment, we have women now taking their name and the man's name, because the history of a woman taking a man's name in marriage is because women were owned. That's what it goes back to. So that's the reason they take the man's name, is because they become property. So obviously that's not how it is now, but if it has that meaning, similar to the word broad, when everyone found out what broad actually means, like a hole you fucking stuff, a meat hole you stuff.
Yeah.
Right? That word became... So in the same way, now a lot of women are thinking it's better to take my name along with it, right? Because it's more equal. So...
I think we should just make up new names.
Well, what's going to happen when you...
You know? Why can't I just make my own last name?
Well, the celebrities do it all the time. Meta World Peace.
Great last name.
Okay, so World Peace. There's a hyphenated name right
Yeah.
there. Okay? So you have... Here's what I'm thinking is like, I don't know how long this takes. Maybe 50 years. But if you have a Brett Ferguson Anthony meets Connor Gurla, okay? And they have a relationship.
These are two dudes, right?
Debate, yeah, right? Because we're progressive, I guess. So now Ferguson Anthony Gurla. Now it's a triple hyphenated name once there's a marriage there, right?
Yeah.
So Ferguson Anthony Gurla meets a Gillies Orachow Tarnowski, okay?
Yep.
And Ferguson
I'm acting
Anthony
like I'm following.
Gurley combined with Gillies Ornovsky Tarninski now is this fucking long 6-word name, okay? And that's not going to fit on the back of a fucking jersey. So when this kid signs up for its first hockey tournament and they can't fit all 6 names on the back, they're going to acronym it. And Ferguson Anthony Gurla Gillies Orachow Tarnowski
Wow.
it's just going to spell faggot.
Mind freak.
Yo, that was boss.
Right?
How did you know that? That was crazy.
And someone's going to yell, your kid's a faggot. And we're going to go back to the 80s. It is going to be, yeah. Everyone's going to laugh and be like, yeah, we're so silly. We got crazy. You know what? Just take the guy's name. Move on, you know? His name's Anthony.
Yeah, is taking the guy's name so bad?
Well, I don't think so. It's just tradition. I don't think. Sure, I think just take the better name.
I dated a Lindsay Bond, and I felt like if we got married, I was taking her name.
Of course.
Straight the fuck up.
Lex Bond?
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Bruh.
Oh,
Alexander
no.
Bond.
Alexander. You'd have to go back to Alexander.
Yeah, for sure.
Alexander
Just
Bond.
Xander Bond.
That sounds like a foot cream. Xander Bond.
Do you have the itch? We got the itch.
Okay, let's end there. Good hang.